Hi everybody, this is Cherie Mongrain, founder of PEEP Social Media Marketing. And I'm here to help all of you entrepreneurs and small business owners get all the tools you need so that you can be successful with your online social media marketing. And today we're talking about how to create your own custom Google Plus page cover. So I'm going to give you a quick look at how to do that using Canva. But first I wanted to show you just a couple of ideas of some Google Plus pages that I think work really well. This Google Plus cover page, this is of course the hover card, and this is Danielle Laporte. And here is her custom cover photo. And it really expresses who she is. She's very much about her brand. And you can just see how she's got in the background wakeupproject.com. You can see her speaking. It's just a really powerful way for her cover to show you who she is and that she's passionate and she's a speaker. Another one that I really like, it's very different, but someone else I really like to follow on Google Plus is Marilyn Moore. Now, this is Marilyn's hover card, very nice, very business-like, and you can see she's chosen a whole different cover page because what she does is she helps people start websites and work on their websites, and you can see here some of the websites she's done. And so that tells you a lot about her brand, and I really like that page as well. And then one more example, just to be different, this is Digital Sherpa. And this company is another one of my favorites. They have great content and they provide a lot of great information for us to use. But they're not based on one identity or one person. They're a larger company with many different faces. So they're expressing their brand this way. And so that is awesome. And so let's go over to canva.com and let's go ahead and get started here. So go to canva.com and you're going to come to this first page and you're going to look for Start a New Design. And you're going to see that there's all kinds of designs here already set up for you. So it makes it so very simple. This is a great tool for you to use if you don't happen to be a graphic artist. So here's our Google Plus cover. So we're just going to click on that, and Canva is going to go ahead and bring the design up so that we can work on it. And it's going to come up exactly with the right size, the right number of pixels, everything prepared. So you can see here, this is where your hover card would be. And then there's this blank area here where your cover belongs. And so if you look over here to the right, you're going to see that Canva has already loaded up a lot of different pictures that you could choose to use if it worked for you. For instance, you could put something like this in and you would be able to go ahead and change the wording. And if you liked that and it worked for you, that would be great. But I really wanted to show you how to make something very uniquely yours and something that was really branded for you. So don't use this. Let's go ahead and use our own. So they will let you upload your own images from your computer or even from Facebook. All you need to do is go over to this area and click on Upload Your Own Images, and it will bring up your image files and you can simply choose images from there. But I've gone ahead and loaded here what we're going to be using today. So we're going to start with this picture of birds on a tree. And I like this picture, and I chose it because it's very colorful, and the name of my business is PEEP Social Media. So I thought the birds was kind of a cute idea. And so and it also it looks pretty good with my logo colors. So I picked that. Now it's pretty plain looking, so I wanted to add some interest. So I'm going to come over here and pick text. And you can just click on add text and you see a box appears and you can just use that to fill in and have it say anything you want. And you can change the font and the size and the color. But I don't want to use that. I want to use something more special. So if you look over here and you kind of scroll down in this area, you can see that there's all kinds of cool different little ways to place the text onto your picture. And so I decided that since I'm social media, I was going to use conversation bubbles. So I'm going to start with this conversation bubble. Now I'm going to need to resize it because obviously it's too big. It covered up all my birds that I liked so much. And I'm going to fill in the text and have it say, get social. And let's see, is that about the size? Yeah, that looks pretty good. I don't really like that color, so I'm going to go in here and pick a different color. Now, I like this blue color, but if you don't like any of the colors that are there, click here, and you can either use this color wheel color picker to change the colors. And you can see as I'm playing with this that the color is changing up here, so you get kind of a preview of it. Or you can also use a color code from your logo, your website, or if you know a specific color that you want to use. But for this particular text, I want to use this blue. So I'm going to use the blue. Whoops. There we go. And if I click over here, I'm going to be able to make a few other changes like uppercase if I want that. Usually you could make bold. This one is already a bold font, so that's not there for you, but usually you can do that. Use italics. You can center or, left justify, right justify. So that's right here under that drop down. Now I am going to change the font because I don't want that font. I'm going to choose Cougarette just to be fun. I like the way that looks. Okay, and then I don't like the color of this outline around the chat box, so I want that to be a lot brighter. So I'm going to go in here and let's see if we can get that. Yeah, that's getting better. So yeah, I'm going to pick that for the outline. And then I want to move it so maybe it kind of looks like this little bird right here is talking. So there's that. Get social. And I want to put something over on this side too to kind of balance it out. So I'm going to grab another conversation bubble. And you'll notice that they're very easy to work with. I don't want it to be that long, skinny one that was there. So I'm kind of reshape it the way that I want it to be and move it down here. And again, I'm just going to go in and change my text. I don't want it to say, hey. I'm going to say, let's chat about that. Okay. And I'm going to choose a different color. One really cool thing is once you pick a color, it keeps it there for you. So it knows that I like that blue. So I'm able to go ahead and make that blue. And then I'm going to go choose my font that I chose with the other one, which was Cougarette. So let's scroll up, get that. We need to make it bigger so it matches the other one. That was there. And then again, this outline, I don't want it to be purple. So I'm going to go up here and see it saved the color already for me. So it makes it really simple to make changes. So now there's two little bubbles, get social, let's chat. And you can move these around, do whatever you need to do with them, resize as I showed you before. Now, I want to add one more thing. We talked about in my Google Plus training that I did for you guys, a caption. So I'm going to add a caption, and I found one that I really liked over here. Like I said, you can just add text. You can choose from a million different choices over here, but I really liked this one. And so I just think it went really cute with the colors that I was already using here. So I'm going to change this. I want this to say my website name. So peepsocialmedia.com. And then you can change this color. Again, you can make it any color you want. If you don't want it to be white, it could be this golden color that kind of goes with the other things here on the caption. Oops. Let's get where we belong. There we go. So I could make it that color if I want to. And that changed it. So then I can just line it up just kind of where I think it looks good. And the little guidelines come. I don't know if you can see that or not, but as you move it around, they kind of help you know when you're pretty much centered. So here is that. I like that. I think it looks good. And so now I'm going to save it. So we'll just go up here to the top, and we're going to click on download or link. And I always choose the image, but you can choose the link. So while it's preparing your image, it's going to prepare it and download it for you. I want to point out that we did not use any elements that cost money. So this is a free design. It didn't cost me any money to make it. It's just the time it took to put it together, which was not very much. But there are options in here that do cost money. It's still very, very reasonable. If you scroll down, you might find that, for instance, a picture would cost you $1. Something like that costs $1. I have never found the need to use any of the paid photos or other text or things like that. I found plenty here for free, but that is an option if you want it. So now that your picture is downloaded, all you have to do is simply save it where you want it to be, and then put it on, insert it into your Google Plus cover page where it belongs. So there we have, using Canva to create your Google Plus cover page.